Let's get into this story because, whoo, I can't wait to view this show. Pat McAfee's new show and how he opens up about the alarming negative reactions he got for the ESPN move. Yeah, from y'all. Yeah. Remember that movie when they did that? So ESPN recently announced that Pat McAfee's daily show will move to the network, ESPN Plus, ESPN's YouTube channel, beginning this fall. McAfee addressed several issues surrounding the deal on this week's SI Media with Jimmy Traynor podcast. All right. On negative feedback from some of his fans about selling out. Oh, here we go. Let's hear what they got to say. And the potential for his show to change when it begins airing on ESPN. Woo, McAfee said this: "Our show stinks." Self-deprecating. I love it. We know that. We understand that. But there's a lot of people that are incredibly cool and incredibly passionate. And they hang out with us every single afternoon. So I think any change I make, I had to learn through trials and errors that there's going to be people that are upset with it because they're scared they're going to lose the thing that they get to hang out with. And I am honored that that is how they view our show. Now, that was a masterpiece in how to deal with negativity. He just said, look, I'm not even going to look at them like they're negative. I'm going to look at them like they're so connected to our show that they don't want the subtlest of changes. They don't want any shifts, right? It's just like you being a fan, which is a fanatic of a team, and you don't want anything to change when everything is going well, right? If you guys win the Super Bowl, you don't want to lose any of your star players, any of that, right? And certainly don't want them to relocate. So Pat McAfee just threw it back at the negativity. Also said, but my big takeaway after this decision is a lot of our people have even been with us for a long time. And a lot of the decisions I made, we've been through this a couple of different times where it's like, hey, the show is going to remain the show, though, and I would like a little bit more faith in the fact that we understand who we are, we understand what we are, and we wouldn't want to change it for anybody because that will be bad business. And it will be bad because we can't make a better show. We're a bunch of doofuses that do what we do, and it just so happens to work. Talk that talk, Pat. I'm going to give him some more. So I didn't expect it to be as big of a drawback as it was. I knew that there would be some people, because there's probably new fans of the show and new viewers of the show who hadn't been through these types of situations before with our program. But it was big. You're right. There was positive. There are a lot of people incredibly happy for us. There are a lot of people that were excited about what this means for the future of things. A lot of people were like, next step, next evolution of the show. This is cool. But I did not expect the amount of people that were negative, y'all, about it before even knowing what it was. I know that hurt him to say that. Like, y'all rock with me. That's beautiful. Like, think about if it were you. You want everyone to rock with you. That's love. But you also want them to trust you, right? Like, it's not just good enough to say, I love you if you don't trust me, because how much do you really love me? And it's not good enough to say you love me, you love my show, but you don't respect my decisions as well. Because I created this show without your counsel. I created this show without your support because it was just in my head. And then his circumstances forced him to create this show. Meanwhile, ESPN at that time didn't want to rock with Pat McAfee. Oh, but how the world has turned. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And Pat McAfee got that strap and he pulled it out. And he wants y'all to trust where he aims it. So I love him for saying that because I know that had to hurt to say that. He says, I know it comes from a place of passion, so I'm honored about it, but it was alarming. Jimmy, it was alarming. I did not expect that many shots to the shins from my own people. Oh, welcome. Welcome to stardom. Oh, man, your own people. I mean, everyone's going to hide behind proximity. But basically, your own people are always the one that hurt you. They're always, like 80% really by the statistics. And you talk about violence. You could talk about just emotionally. You could just talk about in your circle who disturbs you are those around you, right? And those who rock with you are usually the ones who go between that thin line, love and hate. Those are the people that rock with you 80% of the time by the stats. So McAfee also explained that his show will not be doing debates and top 5 lists. Thank God. Oh, Nothing worse than seeing somebody do a top 5 list unless I do a top 5 list. Nah, it's just not his show. I ain't got nothing against no damn top 5 lists. They're always great. I love actually the lists. The debates I love as well when they're authentic. Like you can have a debate without having opposition. People don't even understand that, right? Like we got to just go against each other to debate. No, you don't. You can layer something and that's a debate. You may stop here and say, that's all it is. And I'm saying, no, it ain't. It's that and this. Guess what we going to do? Debate. But we debating the same thing, just more of it. All right. So he also said that he would continue to have non-ESPN insiders who are regulars on the show, like my man from Columbia, Ian Rappaport, and Shams. How you say Shams' last name? Something like that. So that's going to happen. And he also was saying, never told, never approached about who to have on his show. So expect a lot more of that. Now, the cursing, that's the interesting part. What did Pat McAfee say about the cursing? He said, he won't be saying the F word on ESPN, but he was asked if he could use the word shit and other lesser curse words. Shit. And Pat's response was, yeah. As in Oaktown 357. Yeah. If y'all know who they are and y'all know Hammer, y'all caught that joke. All right, so Pat McAfee's still gonna curse. He just ain't gonna drop F-bombs. The show's still gonna have the same guest on there, if not more. He's gonna have better guests because he's gonna have ESPN's Rolodex and reach. More people gonna see the show than ever. He's still gonna be on YouTube for y'all. What's the damn problem? Hello, can he level up? And in his world, it's leveling up for this one reason. Pat McAfee gets 17 million. Oh, he left 30 million behind. That 30 million was for everything. Pay everybody and do everything. Now he gets 17. His boys get 5, 3, 2, 7, 10. And he has nothing else to do but film the show. ESPN handles it all. Woo! Go get him, Pat. Respect to what you have done.